intern at PWESCR, just completing my internship at the moment. I'm from Australia. I did my undergrad in international studies and I'm currently doing my postgraduate degree in law, a Juris Doctor. I started my internship with PWESCR in November and I'm just finishing now about a 3-month internship. It's been an absolutely amazing experience and I would highly recommend it to anyone who's considering working in the field of human rights, particularly to do with women's issues and economic, social and cultural rights. I feel like from my time at PWESCR, I've been able to grow a lot as a professional, as someone who will be able to work in this field, but also as an individual, as someone who self-identifies as a feminist. I've greatly been able to develop both my professional skills, practical skills, and also my knowledge. If you come to PWESCR, you'll be engaging every single day with current events in women's issues, in economic, social and cultural rights, in women's livelihood, women's poverty, women's right to dignity, and so every day you'll be taking in information, engaging with it, so you become incredibly informed. I feel like as well, in all of my approaches to work in this area in human rights, in my studies, I've now become very gender sensitized, which is something that kind of you learn from your work here, and it's not something that you can just do a crash course in. It takes time and it's something you acquire while being here, and you'll really notice how you change the way that you approach all the work you do. In terms of projects and things like that you'll be able to have an opportunity to do with PWESCR, it'll depend on the time that you're here. For me personally, I've been working on the Leadership Institute, which is an absolutely amazing project which PWESCR runs, and unfortunately I have to go home, so I won't actually be here for the first phase in Nepal, but by helping to organise coordination, I've learned a lot in terms of the practical skills that you need if you're working in an NGO running an enormous training capacity development program for people from all over the world. And so my professional skills in that I've developed, and then as well in terms of liaising with participants, it's a chance to network, and it also has really developed my understanding of stakeholders at every level. I mean, you have people working from grassroots NGOs, from larger NGOs to massive international organisations, people working at the highest levels of law and policy, activists, people involved in governments, and when you're helping organise something like the Leadership Institute, you'll be speaking to these people and you'll gain a very strong understanding about how at every level needs to come together to be able to instigate change in any sort of women's issues. And I've also had the opportunity to go to events as a PWESCR representative, so you'll be able to attend rallies and events that are pushing for change in policy and law. And one really important thing to keep in mind as well is you'll be based in Delhi in India, but you're not only learning about women's issues within the context of India. PWESCR is an international organisation, so you engage with these issues on an international level with a particular focus on the global south. And I've also become very sensitised to issues in the global south which I didn't have a strong awareness of, or at least as strong of an awareness as I do now. And I mean, it's just the environment of being here. You get to work very closely with the whole team at PWESCR. You'll be, I'm sure, as I feel, very inspired by everyone here, and you learn a lot just from having the chance to work so closely with everybody. And you do get given real responsibilities. You're not just, in the corner doing nothing. So I think in terms of it, if you want an internship where you'll be given opportunities to really do some real work and take those responsibilities on and learn from them, then this is a really great internship to go for. I think that's about everything. I would just say that it's been an amazing opportunity. I think it's definitely played a role in the path I'm going to take now, and I feel very empowered with the skills and knowledge that I've gained here to continue working in this field.